This is Pawpaw's best country fried steak he's had the entire trip, maybe ever.
Is it on?
It's on.
Good evening from Texola, Oklahoma. This video is brought to you by the Mesquite Canyon Steakhouse. They didn't sponsor us, but without the strength from that meal we just had, we wouldn't be able to do this video.
Right.
We didn't have much for breakfast this morning. We got up and got out of Dodge, and we didn't have any lunch hardly. We stopped and got a truck stop Popeyes sandwich, and it about 2/3 made me sick. I don't remember where it was, but don't stop there and get you a Popeyes.
No.
So by the time we got here, we drove past. It was in the restaurant's in Shamrock, Texas. We drove past there to the campground and went back to get our to-go box, to-go dinner, because there's nothing in Texola.
No.
So again, we're not sponsored by them, but if y'all are watching this, you know, we would not turn down a free breakfast or two.
Right.
Y'all know me. I try to be humble, but I'm somewhat of a country fried steak aficionado.
Yes.
Best country fried steak I've ever had. Best meal we've had since we left home on July the 8th. My mom disagrees, but
Yeah, no.
and Henry disagrees.
It was good. Let me say it was good. It was good, but it wasn't the best that I've had since we've been gone.
It was the best. Well, one of us is wrong. I ain't gonna say, we ain't gonna point nothing out, but
Right.
but you got my opinion there. Do what you will with it. We stayed in Albuquerque last night. It was a bit disconcerting. You could hear gunfire. We stayed in East Albuquerque, and I didn't think anything about it going in. It was daylight when we got there, and the campground was very nice. It had very nice showers, level pads, concrete pads, level sites. If you paid enough and you wanted to, they had some that come with their own pergola, whatever you want to call it, and a fenced-in area for your dog, at your campground, at your campsite. But we didn't have that, but it was still nice.
Yeah.
But and I didn't think about it when we checked in. The lady at the office said, "Here's a code. If you leave, after 7, we lock the gate. And here's a code to get in, and there'll be somebody on site 24 hours a day." I didn't think anything about it, but all through the night we heard all kinds of gunfire, and my mom heard sirens. I didn't hear any sirens. And then this morning, about 5, a little after 5, I heard some automatic gunfire. It wasn't a machine gun. It's probably a 9mm with a adapter or whatever, or an AR-15 with the bump stock. But it was it's a bit disconcerting. And after we got up, I looked on Google, and we were in the Albuquerque is rated the 17th city in the country as far as worst crime. And there's a crime map that shows where all the murders were, and we were right dead in the blue, which is the worst part. So anyway, we got up and got out of there, and we survived the night, and we're now in Texola, Oklahoma. What you got, Mama?
Yes. We made it out of there, and me, I guess, because I am become accustomed to like the campground sounds and things like that. I thought it was like somebody working on the roads. You know how people do, and it was a jackhammer. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, they're starting off early, but okay, maybe because it's hot. I don't know. But anyway, and then we got up, and Papa said, no, that was automatic gunfire. And I said, oh, well, we gotta go.
A jackhammer.
We got to bounce. So we were intending to get up early, and we did. And we hurried up, and I think we were on the road by a little bit after 8.
Which it's way early for us.
Yes, way early for us. And but it was a nice campground, and I hate that it's in the middle of all that. But yeah, there was fences around and things like that, so I don't know. And that was the KOA Journey in East Albuquerque, and they were a nice place, but just the whole little neighborhood, I guess. So should have been our first clue when we pulled up to the intersection and the little homeless people were around, and there was lots of those. So, but you never know.
And we got up and got out of there this morning, and I noticed an indicator light on the dashboard for the gas cap was not on. So the next rest area we pulled over, and the gas cap was off, and I guess there's a chance that I could have done that, but I didn't. And Mama said she heard somebody monkeying around with the rig, but she couldn't tell if it was our rig or the neighbors or whatever. But I think somebody tried to get some gas last night. We didn't have any less gas, I don't think, but I think somebody at least tried. Maybe they tried and got scared off. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I was asleep and had just kind of woken up, and the first thing come to my mind was somebody trying to take the tow dolly. And then I thought, well, no, maybe Papa's out there. But then there again with the campground sounds, you hear all kinds of things. And we had neighbors here beside us and in front of us and things, but it was still kind of dusky dark. So, I mean, it's feasible somebody could have done that because in all this time, I can't imagine Papa leaving the gas cap off. And I thought, well, that's very odd when the light come on.
And we got gas, 100 miles before we got to Albuquerque, so it seemed like I would have, if I had done the gas cap that way, I would have noticed the light.
Right.
Because I noticed it first thing this morning. But who knows? Oh well.
Who knows? Yeah.
But I ain't lost nothing in New Mexico. They
Right.
they can get back to Mexico for all I care. Y'all can have it.
That's right.
Tomorrow we're heading to Russellville, Arkansas. It's a little over 400 miles from here, but that should be our last night, not in Tennessee. We're going to get up from there and go on. The plan is to stay about an hour west of Nashville, because we don't want to drive 600 miles in and home. But who knows? We'll see how the wind blows. But we're going to be tomorrow in Arkansas, and then we'll be back in Tennessee, good Lord willing.
Yes.
What else you got, Mama?
Well, I want to do a shout out.
Shout it.
I want to shout out to my hairdresser lady, Heather Moats. She owns Beautiful You Salon in Dayton. Thank you so much. My hair, it was great, and it still is great, but it's getting long. I've made an appointment to come see you. But when I went in there before we went on this trip, I said, we're going on this trip, and can you cut it where that it's going to be low maintenance? And she did, and it was wonderful. So I'll be back in the next couple weeks, and we're going to cut it again. So, but I want to shout out to her. She's very, very sweet. She gives to the community, and she's just a wonderful person. Shout out, Heather.
Since she brought it up, shout out to Emma. Emma will say, Mama, what's wrong with your hair?
She will.
So hey Emma, hey Faye, hey Shauna and Tyler.
Hello.
I hope y'all are having a good day.
Yes.
We got very few pictures. I guess Mama put a picture of the best country fried steak in America on there, and then we got a welcome to Oklahoma and a welcome to Texas, I think.
Yes.
But please, if you got any questions about our trip, it's winding up. Leave a comment.
Yes.
Subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. We may, when we get back to Tennessee, we'll probably do a couple of recaps, then we'll pause for a while, but then we're planning on another excursion this winter to Florida, so we'll probably start back up then.
Yes. And I did want to ask our wonderful friend and family, Farming with Braun. Hey Gina. And hey Gina's mom. And I need to know what a polled Hereford is. If you can comment and let us know what that is. I seen it on a sign down here in Texas. So I don't know, and I thought I'd go straight to the source and we'd ask the source.
We passed a feed lot, a stockyard lot. I bet there are 5,000 cows there getting ready to get loaded up.
And it smelled like it too.
But it's Texas, so that's what you expect.
Yeah.
If nothing else, then we'll comment. We'll see you. We'll do a video tomorrow.
Yes.
And until then,
we'll see you down the road.